Alright, so back at it. This guy's got quite a good rating as far as... I missed it. How many worlds he's in. So maybe he can be of some use. We'll see. These guys right here love to throw their rocks. So what I do is I wait for one. There you go. You want them to throw them in quick succession. The Phantom King. Okay. We'll catch the next one. The Barons like to swing fireball and try to whip you with their little whip. What are you using, buddy? So he's pretty far in the game. That wrap right there is the monk's wrap. And it's from a boss a little further up in the game. Oh, it looks like he was floating on air. No, he's gonna shortcut it. I'm gonna ride the elevator all the way down because there is an item. Yeah, fall damage is negligible, but it's totally not worth it to fall. And if the guy wants to go and clear the way for me and make my life a little bit easier, I'm not gonna say no. Especially because there's dogs up ahead. I fucking hate the dogs. Man, he's just murder late and everything. For these guys, you're going to want to be on the lookout for the ones that have the bag. I did not mean to cast a spell, but okay. They have... you bitch. They have crafting mats. More crafting mats than the average bear in here, and does all have a chance to drop them, but those guys seem to have like the best drop rates. Damn, we got both of them. I think the guy's just in it for the whatever you get for helping out, or maybe he's just genuinely a good person, likes to help. So for this, you're going to want to run to the left, because there is a board that you can stay on. Oh, we have an invader. asshole restarts. If you can't tell by the massive amount of sarcasm in my voice, I have little to no respect for invaders. And this guy just got himself killed by probably said invader. So we're actually gonna you can leave the game. And the best way I found to deal with them, because I'm not in the mood to deal with it right now, because once this character gets built, yes. Right now, not so much. I don't really want to screw up the world tendency just yet. I want the world tendencies to be light. Especially here, one of the best strength weapons in the game is available here. And so you need the world tendency to go light. So I'm pretty much going to leave the summonings for, I guess, the boss fights. I appreciate guys' help, but he's not really in here for the cooperation. So, I said that before that the dagger in my offhand will replenish my MP. So let me show you that right here. Every stab gives me a little MP back. Kind of feel like they should not nerf necessarily, for lack of a better word, but restrict the summon, because once you just throw, it's a black stone, and as far as I can gather, you can throw it down as much as you want, which I think is a little ridiculous. One thing I get the invasion as part of the Souls experience, but my frustration it feels like the bonuses go to the invaders. Give another guy a shot and see how well things. Oh, somebody got missed. I wanted to fill on me. That time to wait. If he's gonna summon, he's gonna summon. Drop down before I can freaking kill you. We'll get up there in a minute. I just killed him because there's a couple of those guys you'll have to deal with. Yeah, these guys are better dealt with range, just because of swing. Please. There you go.
No.
Let's see. So I'm going to show you the real power of the soul weapon. Oh man, I missed. So if you can line them up, you can take a couple of them out at once. So we pissed a few of them off at once, which was the intent. See, all three of them, one and done. That's the real benefit of this. Ooh, a lot of crafting mats, you'll see. Item over here. Item here. And we're gonna grab this here. And this will open the elevator to Old Ed. Jump back off. Now, if you really wanted to, you could platform back and forth between the platforms and make going down the elevator a lot simpler. Or just play it safe. See? But yeah, don't do that. That's why you don't want to do that. They can have milk with dinner. I've already told them that they Alright, this is Blacksmith Ed. Once you defeat the Flame Lurker and talk to him a couple times, you will get the ability to create boss weapons, and you get a weapon to a certain level. Okay, so I don't have to require it. And see how it's now we have all of these. I'm gonna make it in quality material or a fatal, and fatal is bleeding, mercurial is poison, and quality scales more with my attributes. I don't have enough souls. Okay. We want to get that bow to a +7 to get the ability to make it a boss soul. Need some more large headstones, so. But the bow is now one grind away. And we're we're going to need to get back on that little platform to get our souls back. As it shows you why you don't want to do the bouncing back and forth. I'm going to do it now, only because we need to get back up. Really need to watch it. I've already died here. And so I could really screw up my roll pins if I'm not careful. Alright, there's gonna be a little trap up here. Sneaky little guy with a pickaxe. Ah, yeah. You pay for that, dude. Kigi. Okay, so, and here's another one. You just run across this one, no, like, particular way. It gives you some souls and the great club. And it's going to put you out. Make the platform. Do yourself a decision. Let's make the loop back around. Alright, now that you got that, when you come out this doorway after the forge, hook right. And there is a pathway up here. Normally I don't have those hooks in. And then you have an item here. One here. And one here. Now, if you can line these up, you can get those multiple kills almost every time.
Well, that's all it turned out.
If it sounds like I have Tourette's, I don't, I promise. I just have to deal with my kids, help deal with the kids from time to time.
Keegan, you want yours on the stick or off?
Go ahead and turn this. Get a little cutscene. Now the quickest way to get back is you just want to drop off right here. Because we're done with that area and we're actually on our way to the first boss. Which, if you have range or a spellcaster, which is range, it's fairly easy. It's doable if you're a melee build. You're gonna want to be a shield boy and also pack a lot of grass.
Wait a minute, please.
You're gonna have two little minor enemies to deal with before you get to the boss arena. You know, one's fairly mid-range. It's one of these Baron guys. And you're going to want to keep on to his armor set. It's not really good, but you will need it to get to an NPC who is a merchant later, which you'll have to have the full set. So it's all the officials' garb, so you're going to want the head, the chest, the arms, and the feet. Watch out for this guy throwing a rock, and then he's going to jump down, which the fall didn't even hurt him, but you know, that's what we're here for, right? So here's an interesting weapon for a caster. This item right here, it's called the Crisp Blade. It works as a catalyst and a blade. And the problem is, there's a downside to it. Hold on, we'll look at the description. We'll go ahead and proc this elevator, and then we'll look at the description. Okay, so it's small samurai straight sword. As a catalyst for rituals, amplifies the damage dealt, but also the damage received. So yes, it works as a catalyst, but you will take increased damage from magical sources, which that can get problematic. You gotta phone a friend. Just go ahead and try to summon them both in. Just, I mean, it makes the boss fight. The boss fight is easily dealt with solo. But more hands many hands make light work, and also just helping them out. They get benefits for coming in, and it benefits you. So we're gonna bow. Always be respectful, unless disrespected. And, oh, there's our second. We'll bow to her. Thank you. And we're gonna go ahead. And this boss will stun you into Carlos. The most problematic part of her is when she goes to, you see what I mean about it? It's easy to do, it's possible to get melee, but you want to stay away. And Roxas, if he doesn't want himself about to get killed. Oh. Alright, so when you see this on the ground, run back to the beginning of the tunnel, because it lights all that on fire. Yeah. Try to dodge. Okay, I'm taking way more hits than I need to. I'm gonna drink some grass, drink some pain. And boss is done. Yeah, you get some milk with your corn dogs because you're having dinner, bud. Alright, so I'm going to touch our stone. And we're going to, and that's his soul. The hard demon soul is the one you need to convert the bow to the boss soul. But we still can't do that until we defeat the next boss, which is just up ahead. I'm going to go ahead and make this all one video. Maybe. If you want to get to the boss, which we're just going to make a run through the boss, and then I'll do another video on exploring this area, because there's a lot to explore here and a lot to cover. And then I don't want to top up on some things. And now that we go ahead and deal with the boss, we can actually not have to worry about invasions. Alright, so I'm going to top off my tanks. So this stage is a lot of platforming. But the quickest way down is just the path I'm taking here. You of course are going to take fall damage. There is an item over there, but you can get to it, but then it's a bitch to make it to the next platform below, and you're probably going to die from that fall. You're going to want to roll off here, just for the simple fact that there's two of our little crafting mat buddies. And if you do it just right, you can get both of them.
You want more? I asked you for one more. Okay. Good. I'm glad you said I'll give you some more.
Alright. There are some items over there, but that's for another time. So then you're going to come over to this platform from here, and you're going to aim right past this jut out and just slowly walk off. Here. It gets a little easier from this point. Go here. There was a creature over there, but it's going to disappear before I can get to it. And just fall off. And watch out for these suckers. You can attack them, but the easiest way to deal with them is to shoot them in the face. And I will show you this with my bow, because I don't think I have them stuff to waste for spellcasting. Which I may actually not take the bow. Yeah, I'm not going to take the boss on yet. Because I need to... So we're out. So it doesn't matter. We're gonna kill him. And then there's one more. And when you target lock, always flip up to the head. Yeah, because I'm not gonna go on the boss without any magic regen, because I don't want to use my pokey poke on him to get me back up. But we'll grab all of our items right quick. There's a couple items back here. Guarded by the rockworms. I don't know if that's their official name, but that's what I'm gonna call them. Okay, so now we're going to use our this and go back to the Nexus. That bog's not, I'll be able to get some of the other items I was showing you on the way down.
I can forge weapons for you.
So I just got that to the max grind that I want for the boss soul weapon. So we will not touch that anymore. We're going to go ahead and repair our equipment. And we are going to purchase some fresh spice. I don't want that much. About 10.
You come back alive.
Okay, and automatically equip from inventory. I need to actually turn that. Turn auto. I do not like the auto equip items. Okay, so our world tendency, we're almost completely white at the Archstone, the Covetous King, Digger, King, Tower Queen, Shadowman, Chieftain are all still neutral. Okay, go ahead and see stockpile.
I'm keeping a close watch on you.
And we're gonna go ahead and drop some things off. And just keep that equip load down. drop off a boss soul.
Yes, I'm bringing it. Oh, this is hot. This is hot. I'm bringing you some. Just a minute. Just telling you over and over again.
Alright. And we'll go ahead and level since we're here. Never hurts.
Then touch it. Fuel of the mind, key to life's ether.
I'm gonna get one level, so
Drawn from its vessel.
strength.
Let strength be
You have to have 21 strength and 16 dex to wield that bow.
now finished.
See Rune Bros here?
Be thy strength.
And we're at the second archstone. On the second archstone. Second land of the second archstone. Our little lizard buddy's back. So we're gonna go ahead and take him out. And just so you know, there are some carts coming this way. They have those little glowing orbs will explode. But if you just run and stay running past them, they'll explode and you won't get hurt. That's it. Well, we're gonna go that way in the next video anyways, but just to show you. Oops. I got too close to him. Well, I didn't show you anything but what not to do, right? Alright, we got a helper. We'll go ahead and summon him in. I don't know if there's a limit to how many people you can summon in. If there is, I have not encountered it yet, but I've only ever summoned 2 people. So
Stop. Get out.
okay, so I could go and get those lizard dudes again, but I'm going to show you how to get to these other items. So you can drop that way instead of the other way. It's just a plague resistant ring. Can you like get out of my way? Watch out, they will get in your way. And then you're going to want to slowly walk to this area and get the soul of the storied warrior. Then you're going to walk right here again. Then here again. This way. And you just drop off here then. That way you don't really have to deal with this, guys. Let's see if he'll make it. Tear it down and play with him. Hey, love. You feel better? Yeah, give or take. Alright, so now we're gonna go into our boss fight.
Before evening time, she got in. Yep.
See if this guy will come in. Now the lurker can be problematic. He jumps all over the place. So you want to keep your distance if you're able, or stay to his backside if you aren't. And then we have a summon. Bow to him. And here we go with the flame lurker. And I won't attack him until my helpers get in here. Oh yeah, and when you're rolling from him, remember that that attack right there has an AoE. So anything around him is problematic. Also, try to time your shot to when he's in an attack animation, or if you're on the side of him. You don't waste your shot. Go ahead and make sure your health side, take your time. Checking him up is a good idea because you can kind of pull him down. Grab my little boss items. I've got a little time. I can actually show you the final boss because he's just past this. So you need to go back to the Nexus right quick. Make sure you keep the Searing Demon Salt on you because you won't even get the dialogue option if you go to the wrong. If you go to him, no.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou finished?
Yep. Go ahead and catch a few levels. Still have about 7,000 souls.
Weapons.
So we're gonna purchase items. And repair everything.
You come back alive.
And actually, I'm going to show you Ed. I click so that way. Yeah, because the final boss fight is nothing overly difficult. If you miss and you do it right, you'll be fine.
If it be a blacksmith. I'm busy. Forging or something. Demon swords are like the doings invigorated. Each ore mighty with the highest. The highest. The highest.
Okay, so you talk to him, exhaust his dialogue, step away,
Yes, that's with it I can.
and then here it goes. And we're going to give him the Syrian Demon Soul. And now, when I go to, say, the compound bow, when I get the soul edge, I have enough to make the lava bow. And because I don't think I have any, yeah, I don't have enough soul edge. So, but that's fine. We're about to have the soul edge because we're about to take on the dragon god. Yeah, once you defeat a boss in the area, in whatever area, you cannot be invaded there anymore, which is nice. Prevents people douchebaggery. Alright. So this boss fight is a puzzle. It's not. You're not gonna beat the dragon god. It's the same boss that defeated us in the very beginning after we defeated the Vanguard. No one ever puts their symbols on because you don't need it. Now, depending upon the world coming to, their eyes are red, he sees me. Cool. Oh, and I'm on world tendencies white enough that you get the Dragon Bone Smasher. And that's how you get that. And that thing is supposedly the best strength weapon in the whole game. So, you want to stay behind pillars, keep its eyes yellow, and you can use magic or arrows. I'm going to use flame because it costs less. I'm going to break down these barricades. Once they're gone, move to the next. If he aggroes, you got a few seconds to hide, so don't feel like if he sees you, you're screwed, because you're not. And just take your time. Pop off. One, as long as you're in cover, you're good. And then this one, do those two pillars, and you just make a run. Grab your little item. Get on this side. Ta-da. This is the first part. Alright, so now we've done that. Drop down here. There's the grass. Oh, stone is imperialized. The grass is supposed to. So you have pillars again. Get to the next one. If he sees you now, instead of punching, he's going to breathe fire. Blind aiming is just trying until you... Okay, so... But he saw us. But see, his eyes went yellow again. We're good. that way. So after this one, wait till he looks that way. Go and just run through him. He's gonna blow fire. Double hand your weapon. And well, it goes faster with a melee weapon, but it's not always prudent to do it. Get your item and then one more part, and then and the game's telling you where you need to attack now. Range is prudent on this just because if you get too close to his mouth, he will breathe fire and it hurts. So. Get the master ring on that side.
Get off the table like that. Yeah.
And you want to go this way first. You want to drop. Just to make it easier on item. Target lock the chin. Yeah. Arcane to that fall gate that was just after the tower demon is now going to open for us. I'm going to touch our arc stone. And we're going to go back to see Ed. Don't forget this sucker because he spawned again. But be careful getting into that one too because sometimes it'll throw itself off the edge. And so when you get a colorless demon soul, you can come and I think it's just like if it's a named weapon. So like when this one Gary's stiletto or the baby nail, then you use the colorless demon souls to improve those. That's the only way you can improve those. And I still don't have enough sharp stone to improve my stock. But here is the bow that we just got. That's the boss soul. It shoots any arrows you can find. You don't have to have special arrows for it. So it's very, very nice. And we're done here for now. We'll come back and go through the Tunnel City on the next video. But right now we're gonna make a trip. And we are going to go talk to Sage Freak also right quick. Because we will be able to get the dragon, the fireball, which is awesome. And the hard demon soul, that was the one we used for the bow, makes the fire spray. So you'll have to get that on another playthrough. Go ahead and eat that soul. I'm going to go ahead and grab some levels. And with that, we are now soul level 38. And I'm going to call it here, guys. Thanks for joining.